I won $1 billion in the lottery. I immediately called my boyfriend to share the news, but the first thing he did was yell at me. I'm busy with work. I don't have time for your nonsense. Unless it's something big like you dying, don't ever contact me again. He hung up. I sighed, preparing to deliver my last food order before going to claim my winnings. As I knocked on room 301 at the hotel, carrying the food, the door opened to reveal my boyfriend, who was supposed to be away on a business trip. He had only a towel wrapped around his waist, and behind him stood my best friend, also wrapped in just a towel. My boyfriend, Greg Vance, and I stared at each other, wide-eyed, for a full minute. What are you doing here? I should be asking you that. Weren't you on a business trip out of town? You were too busy to even take my call, but you're here, playing cards with her? Greg yanked me into the room, then slammed the door shut. Don't shout outside, it's embarrassing. My eyes burned red with anger. You should be embarrassed. You two were cheating on me. My best friend, Chloe Hayes, draped herself over Greg's shoulder. Don't use such harsh words. I'm Greg's real girlfriend. We've been together for over 7 years. So I was the other woman. You're both despicable. I raised my hand to slap Greg, but he grabbed my wrist. Rovan Miller, that's enough. I never even liked you. Chloe was the one who told me to be with you. Otherwise, do you think I would have stayed with you this long? Tears streamed down my face. I screamed at them. Why? For your money, you idiot. You didn't even go to college. You graduated high school and started delivering food just to earn a few extra bucks to support Greg. You spent all your money on Greg. Greg took me out, bought me gifts, all with your money. I should actually thank you. Without you, what would Greg and I spend? I trembled with rage. You're both shameless. I'll fight you. I grabbed Chloe by the hair, and we wrestled. Rovan Miller, you're pushing it. Let go of Chloe. Greg was strong. He ripped me away, punching me in the face. I was stunned. Chloe took the opportunity to rush forward, pulling my hair and clawing at my face, cursing at me. They pinned me to the ground and beat me. Greg showed no mercy. His punches landing hard. I could only wail in pain. I thought about all those years with him. It was a colossal joke. Greg and I both came from humble backgrounds. I had no parents. His parents were farmers with poor health. We both got into college, but he convinced me to drop out and work. He said he'd marry me once he graduated and found a good job. I foolishly believed him. To earn more money and improve his living conditions, I didn't even rest on New Year's Eve. While everyone else was feasting and celebrating, I was out delivering orders one after another in the snow and sub-zero temperatures. Looking back now, my 7 years were utterly ridiculous. They finally stopped when they got tired. I was covered in bruises, lying on the ground, unable to get up. Greg Vance, how can you do this to me? Aren't you afraid your parents will turn against you? 3 years ago, Greg's father suffered a sudden stroke, leaving him partially paralyzed. I brought both of his elderly parents to the city and took meticulous care of them. They used to say I was like their own daughter, and if Greg ever did anything to wrong me, they would be the first to disown him. Greg scoffed. You didn't really think my parents genuinely treated you like a daughter, did you? They just said that to butter you up. If they didn't say nice things, how else would you act like a maid and cater to them? I refuse to believe it. Impossible. Your parents were genuinely good to me. You don't believe me, do you? I'll call them right now. With that, Greg dialed his mother and put her on speakerphone. Hey mom, I broke up with Rovan. I don't want to pretend anymore. I want to openly date Chloe. Son, your mother supports you. But if you break up with Rovan, will she still serve me and your father? Will she still give us living expenses? You don't need to worry about money. I just closed a big deal. Once that contract is signed, I'll get a $2 million commission. Then I'll hire a housekeeper for you, and she'll definitely serve you better than Rovan. That's wonderful. Rovan can finally get out. A delivery girl who didn't even go to college. How could she be worthy of my son? I was utterly stunned, unable to believe what I was hearing. After hanging up, Greg kicked me again. You heard it all, didn't you? In my parents' hearts, Chloe is the only daughter-in-law, and I'm about to be rich. Once those $2 million come in, we won't be in the same league. I laughed. A mere $2 million. Chloe, now wearing high heels, stomped hard on my hand. You wouldn't make $2 million delivering food for 20 years. Stop pretending. She linked arms with Greg. Darling, let's go. Our nice little time together has